introduce yourself. Who are you?
Hello, my name's Sinead. I'm the singer and bass player of Bin Sad. Is that good?
Yes, that's good.
Okay,
that's
cool.
good. So, where are we right now?
We're at the Lord Gladstone for 2SER Dream State Party. It's very cool event. It's a charity event for 2010. And lots of really amazing bands playing today. It's all thanks to Jazz from Dream State, who's here, who organised it.
Yeah, I actually just listened to the band after you on Spotify 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's cool.
Is it Banana Farm? Who is it?
No, I think it's
Monstrous?
Monstrous.
Yeah, cool,
It's pretty good.
Nice, yeah. I'll have to catch them. They sound really cool. Yeah.
I'm here just for the interview and the vibe.
Okay, right.
And the photo as well.
The vibes are very good. Yeah, that's it.
As both a performer and an attendee, what makes a live music venue feel special to you?
I think as a performer, I love a venue that is like welcoming and is just ready to take care of you. I like when the sound is very present. I like when the bar staff want to talk to you. I like that communication. I feel like it opens a really nice, safe little space. Because performing can be quite vulnerable and a little bit nerve-wracking. So if you're in a venue that's just steps up to take care of you as soon as you walk in, you just instantly feel so calm. And I think as an attendee, when I go to see a show, I just want to see that people are having a good time, they're safe, they're happy, they're comfy, there's just good vibes all around. It's a safe little space.
As both a performer and an attendee, what makes a live music venue feel special to you?
I think as a performer, I love a venue that is welcoming and is just ready to take care of you. I like when the sound is very present. I like when the bar staff want to talk to you. I like that communication. I feel like it opens a really nice, safe little space. Because performing can be quite vulnerable and a little bit nerve-wracking. So if you're in a venue that's just steps up to take care of you as soon as you walk in, you just instantly feel so calm. And I think as an attendee, when I go to see a show, I just want to see that people are having a good time, they're safe, they're happy, they're comfy, there's just good vibes all around. It's a safe little space.
What's your favorite venue to play so far?
Ooh, honestly, we played Crowbar the other week. That was awesome. Have you been to Crowbar? It's in Annandale. Crowbar. It's really cool.
Crowbar.
Yeah, Crowbar. Yeah. Big one, yeah. But the Vanguard is my favorite. Love that place. Yeah, it's really good.
I got a funny story about Vanguard.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you a funny story. I'll tell you later. Basically, I cannot got in because it was Fashion Week.
Oh.
I don't have the guest list.
Oh, okay.
I know. It's crazy. Anyway. Do different venues in Sydney change the way you perform or how a crowd behaves?
That's a great question. I think for me, if I'm playing a really big venue, Crowbar is a perfect example. When we played Crowbar, we were just okay, we're at work, we're doing a show, let's put everything into it, let's really just get into the show, and it kind of pushed us to perform, but not better necessarily, but just to the full extent of what we could do, because it's such a big stage, it feels like a bigger opportunity, but when you play maybe a smaller venue, you feel less pressure, so you feel less anxious, but yeah, I would say, it depends, I don't know if the crowd necessarily makes a difference to me personally at all. I would do the same set everywhere we go. I think it's just about kind of how big the room is, and I want to fill the room. So if it's massive room, I'm going to try and be massive. If it's a smaller room, I want to fit the room. I don't want to do too much, or if that makes sense. Yeah.
I think there's a certain exclusivity when you play in the big room because you have a backstage compared to the small room. When, for example, I just talked with Adam before the show, and I don't know, it feels like we are not separated by the invisible wall.
Yeah, when you have a green room, you're oh, we're a big band today, But when it's just oh yeah, you can put your gear in the closet. You're like, okay, we're chill today. yeah.
And do you think Sydney live music scene feels stronger, weaker, or just different compared to a few years ago after the lockdown?
Oh, after the lockdown. I have to be so honest, I didn't play music after the lockdown. I think I kind of got into it maybe the year after that. Like, I haven't been playing in Sydney for too long. So my knowledge of that year after COVID is pretty weak. But I will say, I think, like, playing so much for the past kind of like 3 years, I think, I've just seen like so many friendships. And so I think the thing with Sydney music is that it's built on like community. I think the community is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. There's so many people that believe in each other and they want to bring up other bands that they believe in and bring their friends into the scene. And so I think there's like a really strong heart in Sydney, and then people keep getting added to it. So I think it's very strong, and I can just see it getting stronger and stronger.
Anyway, have you noticed the same people moving to different gigs and venues? And does the scene feel interconnected?
Absolutely, literally, like everyone at that table I've seen at every gig I've been to this year already. Like it's this all over here.
That's the point.
Literally, like it's just that's the scene, right? It's like the people who are in the bands, but then there's also our friends outside of that who are like writers and photographers and artists and graphic designers, and they all feel so like interlinked with the music. And then beyond that, it's just like friends of friends as well. So you see the same group going to every kind of gig, which is really cool because it's also kind of a range of genres as well. Like there's a lot of like alternative rock, post-punk. There's even some like emo scenes but then you also have like indie rock and kind of more on the poppier side. But you see the same people at all of those things. So it's really cool to know that music is not just one thing. Music is unlimited, and you can be interested in anything you want, and there will always be people there to support you, and they will come with you. Like, it's really fun. It's really good.
You know what I find interesting on certain genre, like this one, the indie one. I don't know why I barely see a corporate guy.
Corporate guys?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just never talk with them yet.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know because I'm very visual person.
Yeah.
I'm a visual person, so
Yeah.
I just don't know if they are corporate or not.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe they have the costume.
Maybe.
What color and grungy.
Yeah. It's kind of emo looking. Yeah. I feel like the emo looking people are easier to talk, like easier to approach because you just talk to them. Yeah.
Compared to, I'm actually in my clubbing era.
Oh, okay.
In my clubbing era.
Cool.
But I love the band. I was a photographer for a band.
Yeah.
I don't know why. In the club, maybe because the music is loud and repetitive, I find it hard to approach people.
Yeah. Is it like dance music you like?
Yeah,
because that's also community too. It's people who love dancing, people who love music. They just go to be together. So it's another community.
I think
it's cool.
I think the clubbing is more about intimate physical touch.
Yeah.
Like some sign language.
Yeah.
Like cutting.
Eye contact, pointing. Yeah.
Maybe just a different genre.
Different language.
Anyway.
Yes.
How important is community support in keeping smaller bands and venues alive right now?
It's just like incredibly important. It's the people that come with you from gig to gig to gig. Like those are the people that push you to keep booking gigs, and they're the people that keep reminding booking agents and venues that like people want live music. Like live music is important, and like when you see a group of like literally everyone here, like I already said before, like this like 100 people that will always go to the same show, like then you should take that seriously, and they should see that there's so much value in keeping music alive. And like the trend I'm seeing now is that booking agents will like kick a band out early or finish a band early so that they can have DJs come in after the band, so that they can either make more money or like extend whatever it is, like have a longer event. But no one wants that when people go to the gig, like they want to see the gig and they want to spend a long time at the gig with their friends and they want to see the bands and like people like DJs. I'm not saying the DJs aren't important. I just think like tacking on a DJ to the end of like, you know, an alternative rock gig doesn't really make any sense. And so yeah, just the people who will come to the show are the people that keep music alive, and it is so important to keep going to shows, keep buying pre-sale tickets, keep buying merch, because we need to show venues that this stuff matters. And it's not about money for us, but obviously it's about money for them. So it's a fine line to walk. Yeah.
That's a very interesting statement. Actually, I noticed that every event now has a DJ. At the end of the show.
It's so weird. Like I played an emo show last night. We got everything ended at 11, which is so early for a Saturday. And then DJ decks rolled in, and we were like, we could have still been playing. Like we could have kept this going. Like it's very interesting. Yeah.
Is it bad though with the DJ?
I don't think it's bad. I think it just doesn't make sense, and it doesn't incentivize people to stay in the venue, and doesn't incentivize people to spend more money at the bar, which, you know, helps the venue. So I just don't understand the connection.
Well, I know it's like very weird.
Yeah, some gigs it makes sense. Some I don't get it. What do you think? Do you think it's like a funny thing?
How do I think about it?
Yeah.
I don't mind, but I get it. I get what you mean. Like, it's so weird seeing a DJ with, you know, it's like having a stepbrother at my house.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind, but
it's
like,
fine. It's
like,
just,
why are you here?
Yeah, literally. It's like, I'm okay with it, but why?
Why are you here? Like, okay, yeah, we still love you, but okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I accept you, but
that's the way to put it.
yeah. That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's good.
Can you usually read the kind of crowd or room you're walking into just by how people are dressed?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I was saying before, like the kind of emo-y scene that we have in Sydney, it's just a really particular way that people dress. That's like a lot of thrifted fashion, a lot of layers, and kind of nostalgic 2000s kind of clothing that as soon as you see that group of people, you're like, okay, I know what kind of music you would listen to, and it informs like how you want to like interact with them and talk to them, and like what you think you should wear to the show as well. So wait, does that answer? That definitely, you can just like, there's a vibe. I feel like even at like when we played Crowbar, it was for a band that's been around for a very long time, and a lot of their fans were older, kind of like middle-aged men, and they all had the exact same outfit on, and it was very funny. Like a black t-shirt, shorts, and runners. And I was like, okay, I know exactly what's gonna happen here today. Like these people want to see some rock music, and they want to drink beer, and they just want to stand there with their friends. I get it, but like, yeah, you can feel the vibes change where you go. It's really interesting.
So it's like the chain, knee rock boots.
Literally, yeah.
Chain necklace.
Yeah, last night when I played with Finding Better Health, which is emo band, I was wearing black dress, black boots. I had like safety pins on my dress, like very, you know, very like the look. And then today I'm wearing a little white top and a skirt and Doc Martens, which is very, I think, indie. So you can sense the vibe based on the outfit. Yeah, but it's also really fun to dress for a theme. I think I love it. I think it's cool. I don't think I would wear the same outfit to two different genres of shows. I think I would try and be in the genre, if that makes sense. Yeah.
You know, I find it hard to dress for the office.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make it good.
Office is boring.
I know it's boring. Like, yeah, they got a certain role, which is fine.
Just like no expression in the office. Yeah, music is expressive, so you can really like show that.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
So fashion is safe space for expression.
Yes, exactly. And music obviously is all about expression and identity, and so they go really well together. Music and fashion, they're hand in hand.
Do you know Vivienne Westwood?
Yeah, of course, my favorite designer ever. Yeah.
Since last year, from the media pit lane for media.
Yeah.
For journalist lane, club, pub,
Yep.
for the last 1 year. Sorry,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been seeing people using that.
The necklace?
I literally like, I know that like this.
Yeah, they're all with their rings?
With rings.
Yeah, yeah.
But last night, I finally saw a different one in bigger size.
Ooh, oh, but they have massive ones. Yeah.
Usually small one.
Yeah.
Usually small one.
Little chokers as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a certain thing that makes the punk energy still alive, although the owner already passed away.
She was the ultimate punk. She was very cool. I went to see the exhibit in Melbourne. Have you seen about this?
The NGT?
Yeah.
Oh, never
It's
been.
beautiful. There's just all these Westwood gowns on display and all about her history and how she started, and she's just amazing. She was a real punk. She was cool.
It was Sex Pistol, right?
Yeah. She was married to the manager of Sex Pistols, and so she.
Oh, that guy is the manager.
Yeah. So she was dressing them and like designing them, and it just became so big. And it was very cool, very legendary.
Do you think being photographed or posted online has changed how people present themselves at gigs? I remember an article about a DJ who complained people not dancing as much because they are scared someone will record their silly dancing.
Oh yeah,
It
right.
was Ketanada, I think.
Right. That's it. People should dance. Who cares? Be silly. Like, it's fun.
What do you think? Like people, I feel like people in social media era are more. What's not concerned? What's the word?
Self-conscious?
Self-conscious about their look.
Yeah, definitely. They don't want to be judged or look silly or whatever it is, but like it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Like social media shouldn't control how you behave or dance or like respond to music or shows. Like it's exactly what we said, like music is about expression. So if you feel like you need to do a certain dance move, you should do it, and it doesn't matter if no one else does it. It's like that's how you dance and that's how you express. I feel like you're so right that the risk of like being on someone's Instagram story and looking silly is like so frightening for people. But I think, I don't know, me personally, I just don't think that stuff matters, and everyone should just do what they want and be happy and peaceful and dance and wear what they want as well. I think that's a really important thing. I think maybe for particular genres, like being online might affect their fashion more, but I feel like maybe more like DIY scene or emo, I don't think it affects them in any way, but I think in Australia you have like really big like pop and rock artists that are all like very stylized, there's a very clear aesthetic, and so it kind of creates rules on how you have to dress, which I think is really cool. Like it's nice to have a brand, but also it doesn't matter. Wear whatever you want, like that's what I think. I just wear whatever makes you happy and whatever is comfortable. So yeah, that's why I dress different all the time. I'm like, this will be fun. Let's be fun today. Let's have fun.
Don't give a fuck.
It literally, like, it doesn't matter.
If Sinead or Vincent at a visual archetype or uniform, how would you describe it?
Okay, I'm gonna think of some buzzwords. I think it would be like cutesy, kind of sweet, but also grungy. So it would be like soft fabrics, like soft patterns, but there would always be some type of like darker element that was grounding it. Like the knee-high boots, like you said before. Knee-high boot or spiky belts, or doing like really kind of grunge gothic makeup, but you're also wearing something that's very soft and very sweet. So you have a bit of both, like a yin-yang. Yeah.
Like art school aesthetic, but listen to punk rock.
Yeah. Like if you
you
listen to Clairo, but also like, I don't know, Bennett's Grove. Bit of both. Yeah.
even I saw Alex has a very soft.
Very soft. Yeah.
Although the song is very loud.
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, and I feel like the music is both, it's soft and then it has a little grunge on the edge sometimes, so those two things meet in the middle, and I think we would look the same as the songs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Thank
That's
you.
it!